And we begin with new developments involving that terror attack on Temple Israel in West Bloomfield. Thank you for joining us. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Heather Catallo. Investigators are still working to understand the attack at Temple Israel in West Bloomfield as new details emerge about the suspect. Police say a Dearborn Heights man drove a vehicle into the building, sending dozens of children and staff from a daycare inside, rushing out into the cold. About 140 children and staff were inside the Temple's Early Childhood Center at the time.
Video obtained by 7 News Detroit shows kids and workers scrambling to get out. A neighbor opened his garage, giving about 45 children and 10 staff a warm place while police responded. Another new video obtained by 7 News Detroit showing the vehicle at the center of the attack being towed away and escorted by law enforcement. And right now, we're learning more about this violent attack and the man believed to be responsible.
A local source confirms to 7 News Detroit that in addition to multiple sources through ABC News that this is a photo of Ayman Ghazali from Dearborn Heights. He was fatally shot by security. The 41-year-old was born in Lebanon and was a naturalized U.S. citizen. He recently lost 2 brothers and a young nephew and a niece in an airstrike in Lebanon on March 5th.
And now, because of the attack on Temple Israel, at least 50 first responders were treated for smoke inhalation. The head of Temple security was injured. Congregants, about 140 children safely evacuated.
As you can imagine, it's a life-changing situation for families trying to just process what happened.
Our team coverage continues right now with 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham. He's live in West Bloomfield with the latest. Darren.
It's Glenda, Heather. We are waiting for a press conference scheduled to take place at 6 p.m. here at the Jewish Community Center, where the FBI is expected to give an update. But I can tell you over at Temple Israel, which is about a mile away from here, it is still an active crime scene, and I'm told it will be that way for an indefinite period of time. The significance of that is, of course, for those who gather there to worship, fellowship, and, of course, for education.
Getting that phone call is, I think, every parent's worst nightmare.
Taylor Weintraub says her 5-year-old son was in a pre-K classroom at Temple Israel when an armed suspect rammed his truck into the building and drove into a hallway.
And he, thanks to his miraculous teachers, is blissfully unaware of what went on, and we will hopefully keep it that way.
She says the children were led to believe it was a fire drill taking place. Unbeknownst to them, they were under attack. 104 school children, all under the age of 5.
These are innocent children. There was no reason, no matter what people are saying and how people are coming at this, there is no reason that should have even started yesterday.
Investigators say 41-year-old Ayman Mohammed Ghazali of Dearborn Heights struck one of the security guards with his truck. Another guard opened fire on him. Then a fire ignited. After it was extinguished, Ghazali was found dead inside his truck. Investigators are working to learn what caused the fire. I'm told Temple Israel has a lot of smoke and water damage. Friday morning, Governor Whitmer held a press conference thanking law enforcement and encouraging people to call out hate when they see it.
I think that it was amazing to see that they were able to keep everyone safe at the end of the day. And it should be a source of pride. It should also be a moment of reflection.
Asking the average citizen out there, if you have a friend, a colleague, coworkers who are using anti-Semitism in their daily life and feel like it's just normal, please call that out wherever you see it.
The security guard who was hit by that truck thankfully is recovering. As mentioned, dozens of first responders were treated for smoke inhalation. Now, the FBI says there are 2 tip lines that they have set up that people can use to give them information about the suspect or this attack that could aid in their investigation. One is a form on the FBI website. The other is a phone number, 1-800-CALL-FBI. Again, we are waiting for a press conference put on by the FBI here at the Jewish Community Center, where we are expecting to learn more information, and we will be here. Live in West Bloomfield, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
All right, thank you, Darren.
Yeah, we'll get to that conference as soon as it happens. Darren, thank you.